Hello my friends, this is Sylvie Curry, Lady of Q, and today I'm going to be making a chicken noodle soup. Hubby's feeling a little bit under the weather. He's got a cold, and so I thought, you know, what better thing to do for him than to make him chicken noodle soup. It's going to be basic. I'm going to do it in the pressure cooker, but I am not going to use the pressure setting. And we're going to have all the classic ingredients in there: bell pepper, celery, onion, bay leaf. I'm going to use small elbow noodles, and of course the chicken. And let's do this thing. Got to get him well, you know. Now on to making our chicken noodle soup. Our ingredients are going to be basic and classic. I've got some chicken thighs here. And they're whole. I'm going to be cutting them up a little bit. I want to leave the bone in to cook it because I want the bone to add a little bit more robust flavor to it, possibly. I've got, and that's 7 chicken thighs and no skin. I've got 6 cups of chicken broth. And when I cook with chicken broth, I use this product, Better Than Bouillon. It's actually very flavorful, very good, and adds a much better flavor than those boxes or cans of store-bought chicken stock or chicken broth. I've got about 2 cups of small elbow macaroni, a bay leaf, some carrots, and these are just bought, you know, in the snack size. I'm not going to cut them. I'm going to leave them whole like that. And the veggies are going to go in or include bell pepper, and this is probably, I think it's a little bit more than a half of a bell pepper. It's probably about 3/4 because I used half of one bell pepper and a little bit of some that I already had in the refrigerator. This is 1 medium onion diced. I've got 3 stalks of celery. That's diced. And I've got 3 cloves of garlic. I'm going to be cooking this chicken noodle soup in the pressure cooker, but I'm not going to use the pressure setting. I'm going to use the vent open so that it doesn't pressurize. And to start off, I did spray the container with a little bit of canola oil. And first I'm going to put in my veggies. I'm putting them in now just so that they'll soften a little bit and start to blending their flavors together. I'll hold out on the garlic for now. We'll just toss that around. It'll only take a few seconds, a few minutes, not very long. And the setting that I have a power pressure cooker, and I have it on the stew setting currently. I'm now going to add the garlic. And those vegetables in there sauteing for no more than about 2-3 minutes. Yeah, smells good. I love that smell. Next, I'm going to go and add my chicken broth. And try to get all of what's dissolved out of there. I'm also going to add my carrots. And we're going to let that cook for about 20 minutes or so until those flavors develop. Then I'll come back. I am also going to add my bay leaf. I took my chicken and I cut it into smaller pieces, and I did retain the bones. And I'm going to put all of this in the soup. I did have it brining in a chicken stock mixture, and I'm going to add the stock mixture and the bones and all to the chicken noodle soup. I only brined it for like about, couldn't been any more than an hour. In addition, off camera, before I put the chicken in, I did taste the stock to get an idea of whether my salt or whatever was enough. And I know that I'm going to add an additional amount of seasoning. First I'm going to start with, this is about a half a teaspoon of black pepper. And I'm also going to add another teaspoon of salt. And we'll let that cook on for a while. The next step we'll get to will be when we add the noodles, and that'll be towards the end. My soup has been cooking for about 5 minutes since I added the chicken pieces. And they're actually nearly done. Because they are chicken thighs, I'm less worried about them being dry, so that's no problem. I'm going to add in my elbow noodles, and I'm going to add it directly to my chicken noodle soup. And we're going to let that cook, and this will be done when those noodles are tender. My chicken noodle soup is done. The noodles are tender. And it's ready to eat. I'm going to keep it on the keep warm setting until hubby's ready to eat. One of the other things I decided to do, I've got some dried parsley. And I'm just going to put in a few little bits of it just to add a little bit of color. A little color contrast in there. Maybe a little bit more. I did taste, and I found the seasoning to be right on. And what will happen is if hubby wants it a little more spicy, he can add a little bit of hot sauce to it as he gets ready to eat. There you have it. Chicken noodle soup. Thank you very much for watching. This is Sylvie Curry, Lady of Q.